All right, this is daily chart of SPLK. Before I talk about SPLK, I'm going to be talking about a few other stocks. But basically, this video is a message to all my s- excuse me, serious followers. And these videos are some of the videos that I made, and just a review on what I've been doing. I won't be posting for a while, but what I wanted everyone to do is, to respond to this message by posting something positive about, um, about you know you following me and watching my videos, and then when I that'll give me a good reason to return to doing them again. They are very time consuming. Anyways, on this video update right now, I'm going to talk about what has happened, and the entry points, just to go over it a bit. So SPLK was a trade that I mentioned on the profile page on this day here. I talked about a 70 to 72 entry, but I think it was an earnings day, and basically one would have to pay up in the 73 area. And we didn't really move much. We formed what I call the type 2 pattern, and then we broke up higher. However, the stock did work out very well. I didn't mention the type 2 buy, so this day here was the type 2 buy. But in theory, if one had used proper stops, one would have been able to hold for this move, because this is a pretty strong setup, and my targets are 80 to 85. Of course, you got to move up your stops, and one should have taken some profits, like maybe half of the options you bought off, and then hold the other half with reasonable stops. So that's a review of SPLK. That was a winning trade. I mentioned APOL on my profile page as well. I didn't mention a lot of stocks, but I'm just but the ones that I did, this is what happened so far. So APOL, again, very similar. We had to pay up um, in the 31 area, and the stock didn't do much for that day. It didn't go against you much, and then it broke out higher, and it's been profitable since. It wasn't a fast mover, but a profitable trade, and it still can go up higher. One could be taking some profits now, and then holding the rest for for targets of 35 to $40 a share. Um, I still think this can go much higher. Of course, you need to use reasonable stops. I'm not going to go into that. Another stock I mentioned, YELP, Yelp. And I talked about it around here. These days I made some updates, and basically I wanted this stock to show some volume and power. So this here in the 71 area was a buy point. I think I had my buy points in a range of 70 71, I'm pretty sure. And the stock did take off. I did not hold this throughout the whole move. It looks like this is forming another type 2 pattern where they might break this up again. Um, so it'll consolidate and then eventually break up again. But this was a profitable trade as well, because getting in it, because we did reach $82 a share. Although I didn't get take profits at that point. Um, I did at least catch 9 points out of that, out of this trade, so that wasn't too bad. And that was a winning trade as well. YELP. Then I mentioned a stock. This I didn't post. QUIK. And I made a video showing the before the fact, right? And I talked about a buy point, and this stock did well. We did pull back, but then it did tick up again. And then I mentioned this stock here, BLDR. Now this stock here, even though it did trigger, the problem was the volume of when it did trigger wasn't to my liking, but it's still a profitable stock. It didn't it did pull back to support. Um, One would have made a little bit of money in this, and perhaps now, as the volume comes into this BLDR, we might get the fall through I was talking about. So that's not bad. Everything I've mentioned, except for the QUIK, I didn't mention it, but I did make a video before the fact and was releasing it after. There's a lot of other nice stocks that I've identified. Yeah, I didn't post. I was really busy doing some other things, and doing my own trading and managing accounts. So, anyways, there you have the update. And again, if you like my videos and like a lot of my ideas that I've been posting a lot of videos over the year, and I'm just curious to see how much serious followers are really there, are really still around, even though I haven't been posting for a little bit. Um, and to see how well, how many people really like what I've been doing and have been very profitable from doing, taking the trades that I've been mentioning. So there you have it. Thanks for listening to the video. Reply to the message. Give me some feedback. Tell me something. Just reply to the message so that everybody can see, and then we'll see how many people respond. And this is gives me a good reason to maybe continue again when I come back from a little just gonna take a little bit of a break from posting charts. But to seeing if everyone appreciated a lot of the ideas that I've had. I might be doing that again. Thanks for listening. Like the video.